Somerset 106, it is 3:27. My name is Brant, and in the studio with me today is Mr. Mike Cornett with the Center for Rural Development. He is the Director of Marketing and Public Relations. Good afternoon.
Thank you. Thank you. Glad to be here.
Thank you for taking time out of your schedule. We got to, right off the bat, we got to make sure everybody understands that it's this Friday night. We love to talk about parties around here and any reason to celebrate. We look for it. The block party is this Friday night, August 21st, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes, it is. Absolutely. Yeah, the block party typically is the fourth Friday of every month during Summer Nights Cruise season, but this is one of those strange circumstances where the month started on a Saturday. So it's actually the fourth Saturday for Summer Nights Cruise, so the block party is actually the third Friday night. So this coming Friday night, the 21st, from 6 to 10 p.m. at the Center for Rural Development.
All right, and maybe one or two of us out here, if we're confused about where the center is, we want to make sure everybody knows where that is.
Absolutely. The center is at traffic light 15 right off US 27 South. You cannot miss it. If you get at the light 15, trust me, you're going to see where the center is.
You're going to see the center?
Yes.
And this Friday night, the block party, what's going to be happening?
Well, there's going to be a lot of great stuff. We've got some new things in store. The theme for the event this time is the Lazy Days of Summer, and they're going to have Mustangs featured. I'm not sure what years, probably all years.
Who cares?
It doesn't matter.
Mustang, right?
It doesn't matter.
We were talking about that before.
Absolutely, yeah. They're going to have those parked along the access road right in front of the center there, so they'll be the featured car. The entertainment this month is the same as last month. It's Houston Town, a great country band sponsored by Coca-Cola and brought in through Walmart, our partner in the block parties. And this band's getting some attention in Nashville, so that's going to be pretty cool for everybody. Good source of entertainment.
Music, cars, and food?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah?
More food than you can shake a stick at. Going to be just loads of different vendors. I know last month we had barbecue and we had Hawaiian ice, so there's going to be a lot of good options for people.
Yeah, I remember Brian Abner rubbing it into my nose, as I said here, and he broadcasted live from the center about how good the food was. Oh, the cars are, as you see the cars, oh, Brant, and I'm in here gnawing on my stick. So, my old stick.
Brian really likes the food, and he seemed to really enjoy being down there for that.
Yeah, it's a good time. He does, and he really likes to rub it in. Tell me about the center's partnership with Walmart.
Absolutely. This was the first year that the center was able to partner with Walmart to bring the block party, actually move it from the Walmart Supercenter location just up above us a little ways on 27, bring it down to the center. They had some issues just with the size of the venue they had there, so we stepped in and asked them if they would partner with us to do this, and they wholeheartedly agreed. Alan Adcock, the manager, Don Franklin, assistant manager, great people to work with. We work with them, and then we, again, are having a partnership that brings that event down to the center. And the center is really largely an economic development organization that provides leadership, and that leadership stimulates innovative and sustainable economic development solutions for our region and other parts of the state and parts of the nation. But we also have a focus on arts and entertainment and culture, so we look at this as an opportunity to enrich the community by providing a venue for a really great event. Now it's in its fifth year, and it's growing by leaps and bounds every single year, and we're just really pleased, tickled to death to have it down at the center and be able to offer this to people.
So you would say that it's pretty fair to say that the center's role in our community is to offer entertainment to enrich the community.
Yes,
and that's one of the ways that the center serves our community.
Right, it is. It's one of our, arts and culture is one of our focus areas. We also have a focus on technology, a focus on leadership, and a focus on public safety. We have a lot of different programs, but the bottom line is that we believe that what we do brings about a better way of life for people through a lot of different means, and just bringing entertainment and an avenue for enjoyment and cultural enrichment and entertainment to people is just one of the ways that we do that.
Well, I'll tell you what, the block parties are a favorite.
Oh, yeah.
And we look forward to being able to go down there and broadcast live. Well, what's going to be happening this Friday? It's the Mustangs and
Mustangs. We're going to have, I believe, from 6 to 7 p.m. Actually, also the Somerset Square Dancers are going to be down there, so they'll be getting the crowd fired up and having a good time before the band starts at 7 p.m. And again, that's Houston Town, sponsored by Houston
Town.
There we go. And again, they're getting some attention in Nashville. They had played at the block party in previous years under a different name with a different lineup, but the band they have now is great. They played here last month, and the crowd just really seems to be bigger when they're around. They do a really good job, and we're pleased to have them in here. We may not have them for much longer if Nashville gets a hold of them, so we may be looking for other country entertainment for next season, but it'd be good for them.
Good. Definitely I'm sure that exposure at the center has probably, helped them right along.
I would hope so.
So maybe they'll maybe once they get back, they'll come back still.
Sure, they'll be able to come in and play in our theater instead of out in the parking lot. So,
now, I appreciate your time today, but before you go, we were talking before, and July had a record number of show cars.
Yes.
For the Friday night block party.
Absolutely.
Well, can you give us some numbers?
Sure. The Walmart people, again, this is the 5th year that they've been a part of this. They started it. We've just come on as a partner with them this year. They usually try to count all the show cars that come into the venue when they have the event, and they logged at least 400 this time. And by all accounts from the people there at Walmart, that's the record number that they've ever had for a block party in the 5 years since they started it. So, we're not saying that it's because it's at the center. It's just we happen to have a lot of space there. There's no impact on any other businesses. That we work really well with Somerset Community College. They let us park in around their facilities. We work well together, and we just really pack it in down there on those Friday night block parties and have ample parking for people. We're going to have some shuttles and golf carts to bring people from some of the further parking lots to get them down there to where all the action is. So
that could be a stretch.
Oh, it can be.
Depending on where you go, and you
right.
can always tell when the block party's coming up because if you're headed on any road, whether it's major, side, or whatever, you can't go 3 cars and not count a show car.
Oh, it's unmistakable.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's and that I get a little excited.
Sure.
We
all do.
Any excuse to party,
I've
always said. Mr. Mike Cornett with the Center for Rural Development and here's Director of Marketing and Public Relations for the Center. We appreciate what you do. We look forward to, you're going to be down at the block party Friday night.
Absolutely. We'll be there with bells on. Be looking forward to the radio remote with you guys and looking forward to a good block party.
We know it's going to be. It's Mustang night.
It's Mustang night.
Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. Will you promise to keep an eye on Brian for me?
I will.
Down there?
I certainly will.
Thank you, Mr. Cornett. My name is Brant. It was Mike Cornett from the Center. Right now it's Maroon 5 Wake Up Call, Somerset 106.